Hey, KORTFXIV here, and today I'm going to bring you some more Mobius Final Fantasy. Today what I would like to talk about is where the game's from, who produced it, directed it, who's the music by, where the game is out, what platforms it's on, and maybe why you should try and play it. Mobius Final Fantasy, originally titled Melvis Final Fantasy, is a game made by the same people that would make your main title Final Fantasy games, and by them it's also considered a main title Final Fantasy game. The game is out on mobile platforms since June 4th, 2015, and this includes iOS and Android device. It's your standard Jrpg on a mobile with amazing graphics for a mobile. Even the original Final Fantasy producer and director Hironobu Sakaguchi commented on the fact that the game looked gorgeous for a mobile platform. The game is produced by Yoshinori Kitase, whose name I probably just absolutely butchered because me and Japanese don't sit well. He has worked on loads of Final Fantasy games, including 6, Chrono Trigger, 7, 8, 10, and all of the 13 series. He works in the main first business division of the Final Fantasy team. He has worked on hundreds of other games, including the 7 remake, he's working on that, All the Bravest, Final Fantasy 13-2, the list goes on and on and on. The composer for the game is Mitsuto Suzuki, and I've tried to dig up a bit of information on this, and he's worked as a arranger on the 13 series, an arranger on the Dissidia 012 Final Fantasy series, composer on Final Fantasy 13-2 and Lightning Returns, and Mobius, and they seem to be all the games he's worked on. He seems to have quite a bit of personal information on here, stuff like where he's worked from and what producers he's worked with. He seemed to have worked with the Black Mages at some point, so that's all cool. The game currently has 2.7 million downloads in just under 4 months, which is pretty impressive considering other games haven't got that much in just over 2 years. The main plot of this game goes as follows. Your player character, one of many player characters in this world, is called WoW, L-O-W, which basically stands for Warrior of Light. Your character awakens stricken with amnesia in the world of Paramecia. He is one of multiple blanks, people who have been brought to this world from other worlds and suffer from amnesia. Paramecia is under attack from the armies of chaos, and you and your character must fulfill a prophecy in this world, which is that a warrior of light will arrive and free the world from darkness. WoW is aided on his journey by a princess, Princess Sarah Cornelia, or Sarah Cornelia in English. Now you may have heard this name before because it's the same name as the princess from Final Fantasy 1. The princess is not your only companion on this journey. You have Mog, who is obviously a Moogle, as anyone who's played Final Fantasy would know, and you also have a fairy, who is called Echo, who you seem to be able to dress up into whatever the hell you want, whether it's a pumpkin, a flying Tonberry, a bomb, a bee, Ultros, Typhon. There's many different outfits you could stick her in. There are currently 4, well, technically 5 chapters in the story. You have chapter 1, which is the fate of Blank, Blank being the character as well. That came out in June, which was the original chapter that launched with the game. You have chapter 2, which is called Prophecy and Hope. That came out just under a month after, July the 1st. Then you've got chapter 3, which is split into 2 chapters, one in August and one in September, both on the 1st, called Battlefield of the Princess. And last but not least is the one that came out this month in November, which was A New Radiance. They've been sticking to this development cycle of bringing out new content every single month. But it's not like you complete the content and then the development cycle is blank. They'll bring out a new map, which will be a story map. Then you will generally have a side map, which they call Search, which is where you can go through, earn some rewards, get new seeds for your characters, level up abilities, that sort of stuff. Get your grind on. And during this month's gap, you'll have certain events that happens, maybe events, crossovers. Currently, we've got a Dissidia crossover, celebrating the launch of the Dissidia game, arcade game in Japan. They also have these tower climbs, which is basically a map which you go up, you get up to floor 50, and then is an infinite difficulty. Every match you play from level 50 gets harder and harder and harder and harder. You can go up to as many floors as you can get up to, and you'll be ranked depending on where you get up to, and your rewards will differ depending on where you got up to. Now, in my next video, which should also probably come out the same day this comes out, I will be going into a bit more detail into the battle system, how you get around the map, is there any open world areas, can you level up abilities, can you get new characters, do you just have your warrior light, is there different classes, all that sort of stuff. So like, subscribe, and check out my other Mobius videos.